Hi, my name is Jay Course for Exclusive.com. You're welcome to the studio manual for producers and engineers. Today, we'll be discussing making beats with Fruity Loops Advanced. Sit back, let's take a ride. The first step is for you to know what you want to do, know the kind of beat you want to do, dream it, desire it, fantasize it before you start to do it. Then you know your tempo. For today, we're going to be doing a dance beat, and let's go with a tempo of can right click on my tempo. Let's go to the preset tempo. Let's see 120. Okay, let me click and come to 180. We can adjust that later. Now this is one count, 2 count, 3 count, 4 count. We have 4 beats in here. We have 4 counts in here, another 4 count in here, another 4 count in here, another 4 count in here, like sub counts. So what we want to do is, like, we want to make this part, we want to make it longer. Now you might see it in some places that they have longer step sequencer. So there are different ways for doing this. You can press Ctrl+Shift+H to arrange your view. There are different ways for doing this. I've seen people come in here to drag it up, but I wouldn't advise that. There's a professional way of doing it, is by coming to your options. You go to your project general settings and you change your bar to the number that you want. I advise you go in multiples of 4. For you to have in within bars, for you to have a double bar line, it will be a multiple of 4, like 3 4 4 4. Though you could have 8 and 6, but to make things easier for you, you should go with 4. But if you really know what you're doing and you are an advanced user of Fruity Loops, then you can adjust that. Then there are some beat styles. There's some styles of beats that you might want to go on 3. Let's say you want to do whirl kind of beats. You want to use 3, and there's some timings. A timing like let me quickly show you that. Let's say you want to do something like like yeah. A timing like this is best you use 8/3 or 4/3 for such a timing, so that it will give you accuracy. Because if you want to do such a timing, a beat like this on 4 on a 4 beats, that's a 8 bar 4 beats, it will be almost impossible for you to do it on a step sequencer, except you go to your piano roll, which might be making things a little bit difficult for you. But for now, we're doing hip hop, so we'll go back to our 4. Now, you may not want to change this to 8 if you so desire, but what it just means is that instead of me going from pattern 1 to pattern 2, then automatically I have my both pattern 1 to 2. So my pattern 1 starts here and ends here. Then my pattern 2 starts here and ends on this first one. So it's just like I have a multiple of 1 and 2. You can go to the extent of making it 12. I think I can still use 12, or you go 16. But I don't like it going way out of view, so that I can have freedom to do more things. But when you are using Fruity Loops, I guess Fruity Loops 8, I think from 8 or from 9, whereby you can edit on your playlist. You can edit and cut things from your playlist. There's no limit to what you can do in whichever way you want to do it. So just pick a way that is good for you. I'm right clicking to delete. Pick a way that is good for you. So we go with 8 beats on 4 bar. Now let me close that up. Okay, this is sounds. These are extra tones that I've attached to it. You may not have all of these tones. Some are free download, some are for sale. So it depends on where you're getting it from. You can send us a message. The ones that are free, we can give it to you free. And the ones that we bought, we can help you buy, or we give you links so that you can buy for yourself. And some are self-made tones here. I want to look for a kick. Let me see. I have a lot of kick. Like I told you, spend time listening to them over and over. Let me see. Let me go to let me see. Sick vibes, cracks, kicks. Okay. Okay. Let me go with this. So you can drag and drop. You can middle click. you can right click and send to selected channel or focus plugin, whichever way you desire. That's my kick. Let me look for a snare. Let me come to my peck. Snare. Let's look for something sweet, something nice. All the tones are nice though, but depends on what you want. And you can change it later. Okay, I think I like this. Let me drag this on my clap. Close it up. Let me look for a sort of heart. Okay, shakers. I think I like this. Let me just put it on a fresh note. I can go ahead and delete this ones. Delete it. Just right click delete. Kind of good. Okay. Let me see. Let me hear my tempo. Okay. Okay. Let me do something like. Yeah. But for you, you might have to sit down and click before you can get it right, because I know how to use this software well, so it might not be as easy as that for you, but that is what I want to do. So I mostly wouldn't need to listen to it before I click it, so I'll try to go as slow as I can so that you can get things fine. Okay, I thought of something. Let me use another snare. I'm going to use that snare also, because this snare is a bright type. You can hold down your click and click on it to hear the sound. Hold down your control rather and click on your normal left click to hear the sound of whatever tone. Yeah, I like the texture of this kick, but I want to use another of the snare rather. I want to use another snare for what I want to use right now. Let me see. I think okay. Let's check with this one. I can change it anytime I like. I want something like this. It's wrong. Wrong. See, nobody's above mistake, so you can listen well. Yeah. The snare. Let me see. I think this one. I just middle click, move. Yeah. I can off my metronome now. So offing your metronome, once you get the basis of your instrumentals, I advise you remove your metronome, because if you get carried away with the way your metronome is sounding, you should be aware that your metronome won't go with what you're exporting. So it's good you take it out immediately after you lay something that can make you know what you're doing. Always make sure you on it before you start. Then once you start, that you are good to go, you take it out. Let me do something like. So what I want to do is here now is like, let's say from this point to this point is pattern 1. I just want to make a copy of this on this other point. So I can just see there's 2 free space then 1. So 2 free space then 1. Another 2 free space then 2. 2 free space then 2. See, after these 2 free space, another 2 free space. So I just count 1, 2 and put the next one there. Then another 1 free space, then another 2. So just like that. So you can just put the same thing here, put it there. Just use your eyes to gauge it instead of listening and listening. And let's listen. Now, I want to do something. I want to put 2 other kicks here, but I want the timing of the velocity to change a little. You come to your keyboard editor, which is your K for shortcut. If you press your keyboard editor, no, sorry, you won't come to keyboard editor. You come to your graph editor. Come to your graph editor. You might have talked about this, and if not, this is your velocity. Your velocity is like your volume. If you hold and drag backwards, you have your pan, so you shift between your left speaker and your right speaker. Like you go left speaker, you go right speaker. Let me go back to my middle. Then your velocity, you can go up or down as you like. Then your release, your mode X, mode Y, your fine pitch to change the pitch, and your shift like the as at the point that the kick is going to sound. We won't disturb ourselves with that for now. Let's go to our velocity now. I want the velocity here to change. Now listen to what it's going to do for me now. I can even put something here and put the velocity. Oh, sorry, not that one. This velocity, take it down. No, this velocity, I want to take it down and return this to normal. Now listen to what it's going to sound like. Yeah, I can hear that. See? Yeah. Like this part. Yeah. Yeah, I pushed up the volume. Yeah, another thing that I also advise.